Hi, Natalie here, New Leaf Nutrition and Coaching. I have a question for you. Would you know what these two things are? So, these are parts of my Diatex machine, which I used for years to find out whether anyone who came to see me was intolerant to any food and which foods they were likely to be intolerant to. This is something I did for years, and it helped a lot of people. I did treat hundreds of people who came to see me with their gut issues, especially who happened to have an intolerance. But one thing I realized also, and this is something I'm working on and I have been working on for years now, is that actually this whole machine and the whole food intolerance bandwagon and all the allergies and leaky gut and SIBO and all these issues, all these labels have actually kind of exploded in our face. And I'll explain why. So, the reason I've changed my tack and I've changed my way of doing things is because I realized that all these modalities actually made food the enemy. And it really reinforced the message that food is the enemy. Not all food, but at least gluten or at least dairy or sugar or whatever foods you happen to be intolerant to. And this is not actually true. And this is where I want to boost or bust a myth that food is the enemy, that gluten is bad for you, that dairy is bad for you. Don't get me wrong, to certain people, certain foods will trigger some reactions and flare ups of their bloat or diarrhea or rashes or headaches or whatever. There can be definitely a link between what they eat and how they feel. However, one thing I've realized over the years and that I'm working with all the time now is that the mind is the number one controller of all these reactions. And not only the mind, but the energy you are experiencing every day, the feelings you're experiencing every day, how stressed, how anxious you are, that in itself is going to determine how much food you're going to tolerate or which foods you're going to tolerate. Why? Because these elements of stress and anxiety are actually suppressing and stopping you from digesting. That is basic 101 survival 101. Your brain will switch off the digestive system and the digestive juices, such as gastric acid and enzymes, if it perceives stress in any shape or form. And because we're so used to living with stress, we don't even recognize it. We don't recognize that we are under stress, but your gut and your body are still feeling it. So, as long as you do not switch off that stress response, that anxiety response, and you feel totally unhappy and unwell, you are not going to sort out your gut problems or your health problems. I can guarantee it. No medication, no supplement, no amount of elimination of certain foods will do the deed. It will not help you in the long run. It might give you some short term relief, of pain, especially, but that's it. That's all it is, short term. So if you want real lasting permanent results, if you want to finally get rid of issues that you can feel are not just caused by food, because guess what? Food is not the enemy. Food is absolutely your ally in helping you to heal. If you want some help, if you want to really find out what's stopping you, what's blocking you, what are those beliefs, those emotions, whatever is in your subconscious, what is it that's stopping you from healing, from getting better, from moving on in your life and feeling great and being able to actually live your life? If you want to find out more about that, you need to sort out what's going on in your mind. So this is why I do what I do, and I've worked in with EFT, emotional freedom technique, but mostly I work with my own brand of Alpha Rasa counseling, which isn't exactly counseling, it's more mentoring, but it does delve and go into the subconscious and find out where those beliefs have been stuck forever in your life and where those beliefs and thoughts and chronic, self-criticism and all of that, how that is actually affecting you and how it has been affecting you, and what to do about it, how to stop these from happening over and over. So I don't just help people with their guts. I actually help to make them feel happier. First of all, I help you to feel happier. I help people to sort out some limiting beliefs, to get people unstuck first and foremost. And then I will get you to a state where you're so much happier, much more relaxed, much less anxious and stressed, that your digestion is able to work properly, and you're able to tolerate more and more foods, and you're able to live almost a normal life again. So if this is something you're interested in, and I really encourage you to really think for yourself, also think deeply about where your issues have come from. Are you actually really relaxed and completely zen and do not understand what I'm talking about? Then this isn't for you. But I work with people who understand the relationship between their state of happiness, their state of well being in their minds, and their state of relaxation in relation to how they feel in their guts, in their health, in their energy levels. So if this is something that really resonates with you and you're interested to find out more, click the link below this video and click to book an appointment, a short 30 minutes free consultation with me, and we'll discuss what those beliefs have been and how you can actually get better in your gut and in your general health. I hope to see you very soon. Take care.